Alright, we're going to fire this thing up again. I think it's a not Vorm problem. There's a couple of things going a little odd. I can't update the stream info page. It just says updating ... every time I try. It is going live. I am getting a stream. My Discord folks are telling me you guys can hear me, but chat's not working. I don't think this is a Vorm problem. I think this is a Twitch backend some kind of problem. So we're gonna go ahead and go with it and see what happens. Bit of an auspicious start to a new challenge. All right, let me finish moving some stuff around here. Get things rolling. I will check in with chat. You guys keep trying to chat. Let me know if it ever starts working on us. Not really anything I can do to control that. Okay. Alright, so, like I said, howdy everybody. Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. Start of a brand new challenge. Always an exciting time. Always happy to get a new challenge going. For this particular one, we're going to do something hard and different. No. Yes. There we go. Alright, so, we're doing a couple things. We are going to play, first off, with the not brand new. It's been out for a couple of weeks. It's an ongoing mod that's in the works. It is the Magiclysm Mod. And we're going to give that a test drive. I've been waiting for a little bit to get it fleshed out a bit before I kind of jumped into it. So I've chatted with the folks developing it. Corgent and Aptronym are the main ones working on that, so all thanks to them for providing us with some more entertaining content for Cataclysm. I think they were planning on being here at the stream, but they can't chat, just like I can't chat apparently. So we'll see what happens. I can see viewers in the stream, and my stream info all looks good. It's just chat that appears to be broke. So I will take a break and at some point here shortly, and we'll refresh the stream and all that and see if chat suddenly starts working again. Hopefully that's the case, but I'll try to cover things like I usually do in the meantime. So here we are. I have a character named Vormithrax. What a surprise. That sounded like a fairly magic-y kind of name. We do have the Magiclysm Mod activated, and for this setup, I can't use my chat commands like I usually do to display this stuff. But I've called this one the Magic and Mutations Challenge. I'm going to play as an aspiring wizard who turns to magic in hopes of surviving the Cataclysm, my infected bite, and the genetic downward spiral trait that we're cursed with. We're going to play with the new Magiclysm Mod. Can we survive, thrive, and become what I call a Grand Magus? We're going to try to master the 4 different magic disciplines we have access to. My understanding is there's 8 magic disciplines, but each discipline has a diametrically opposed one, so you can only take one of the pair. So we can take upwards of total of 4 currently. They're not all as fleshed out as each other, so some are more fully developed than others. I'm not too worried about that. Like I said, it's a mod in progress, so lots more fun stuff to come. But we're going to take as much advantage of it as we can. I'm going to try to focus on it as much as I can as soon as I get through the immediate 24-hour staying alive part of the challenge. But that's the challenge description. World settings, pretty much my standard that I've settled into lately. We've got experimental build 9112, so that's the most recent as of about 10 minutes ago. I updated right before I hit the go live button. City size 7, city spacing 3, double zombies, half items, double evolution, so twice the evolution speed. Wanderspawn's on, Z-level's on, and then my standard graphic tile set and sound packs and such. And then the only mod I'm running is the Magiclysm Mod. I stripped off everything else. We've got the base game and we've got the Magiclysm Mod. So no vehicle additions, no any of that stuff. So pretty bare bones. I wanted to experience it in all its glory without diluting anything. So we'll see what happens. Now, the big downside on this one is this thing in red right here, Genetic Downward Spiral. I've done one series. I think I've only done one challenge series with it so far, so I wanted to revisit it in a kind of a different format. It's 12 points to the negative to buy that, and meaning it refends 12 points. So it's one of the quote-unquote worst traits you can possibly pick. What it does is it randomly mutates you, and it's always bad mutations. Now, there are funny things with bad-good designations. Sometimes you'll get mutations that thinks are bad, but it moves you along a path and ends up on something that's actually useful. So you'll see what I mean. But we will constantly be getting bad mutations. That's what this thing does. And eventually, it will kill you. So the goal, or the hope here, is that with the use of magic, we can keep ourselves alive long enough to actually raise our cooking skill and get the books and so on we need to get a big load of purifier going so that we can purge ourselves of the nasty negative defects that we're going to be accumulating. It's a bit of a race, so we'll see if we can manage it. Hopefully, us being a fledgling wizard, we're going to grow into a more powerful wizard and stay alive long enough with the aid of the magic to be able to accomplish that. So we kind of got a dual goal going on here. Stay alive, stay ahead of the genetic downward spiral, and then master the 4 different magic aspects that we've got access to. Okay, let me close out a few things here. Looks like chat still not working. Nobody's seeing my testing messages. So folks in my Discord are showing me Twitter notifications that, yes, they're having problems. So Twitch chat is broken. It's not a Vorm problem. I didn't think it was, given what I was seeing. So I'm going to soldier on. If you want to chat with me, go to Discord, I guess. Go to my Discord channel, and you guys can keep me up to date. I'll try to glance at it once in a while. It's not as convenient as my other setup, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully they get it cleared up. If anybody's keeping an eye on that Twitter messaging, by the way, let me know if they say it's fixed, and then I'll refresh my stream if I need to, if that'll get things working again. But otherwise, let's get talking about the character. So, Vormithrax. We have Night Vision, greater mana efficiency, fast reader, lesser mana regeneration, quick, and bookworm. So, as you can see, he's very much a bookwormy wizard guy. So, intelligence 13, standard base 8/8 strength dex, and 1 point in perception to get me a little bit of night vision. So, I don't have anything other than quick for movement, but we are quick and night vision, so we're going to do a lot of avoidance and try to use our magic abilities to keep ourselves alive. Hopefully they come in handy, and I'll explain about the magic stuff when we actually get into the challenge. Trying to think if this shows or doesn't show anything. I think this is showing everything. Now I am playing the infected scenario, so why not? I love making it even harder. So we're going to be infected when we start, and I'm going to choose to start in a library. I'm a little hesitant at starting in the library. If we die quickly, I may switch that to like a house. We'll see. And I'll talk about what the Magiclysm adds and how it works and all that as we get moving into the game. But books are basically what we're going to be looking for. Just the normal scattered book locations. The rarer locations, the better for acquiring new spell books to learn the other styles of magic. And so we're going to be doing a lot of traveling and moving and so on to pretty much anywhere that's got books. But very early game, I've got no real carry capacity. So being surrounded by books I can't pick up is more of a tease than a help. So I'm undecided, actually. I'm not 100% certain a library start is optimal, although it at least guarantees a library near my starting place, if I actually force it to put me in a library. Otherwise, I may get a town that has none. So I'm undecided. And the other reason is I would really prefer, especially with an infected start, to be near housing. That makes it much, much easier for me to move from house to house than it is to move from commercial to commercial building. Especially with double zombie spawns with an 8 a.m. start and all that kind of stuff. So residential areas are much, much easier to survive and move through than commercial districts. So if it puts me in a library deep into a commercial district, I could be in big trouble. That's much, much tougher to stay alive in. So we'll see, but let's get things moving. So we'll kind of explain more as we get into the game. Only things else I took was Spellcraft 4 and Dodging. Yep, Spellcraft's a new skill level, and we'll figure out more. I've only played about 5 minutes of actual gameplay using the mod. I did that just so I could make sure that I knew how to work the mechanics of the mod, how to set up my screen, because there are a couple things you have to do for that, and so on. I know nothing else. I've had just a few minutes of plinking with a spell to kind of get an idea how it works, and that's all I've got for my knowledge. I don't know what's in the various spells for the various categories or anything like that, so it's all going to be an exciting mystery. Let's get in the game. All right, World Gen, here we come. Make sure we got everything set here. Name, infected. Would-be wizard is the profession I'm taking. We got the library selected. Yep, we're good to go. Okay, there we go. So we've got a Brenda Scion Lipscomb is next to us, and there is our bite wound that feels infected. First thing I'll point out is right here, we now have a mana bar, and if you play this mod and you use classic mode for the interface like I do, make sure you bring up the interface and you actually turn on this mana bar, and then you locate it wherever you want within the interface by moving up or down the list here. So I turned it on and I moved it up just below health, so it shows our mana right there. So that is new. Make sure to do that. Otherwise, that's about the only interface change you really need to make. Assuming it doesn't automatically come on when you start up your game with the mod. So, like I said, we've got a library. First thing I always do, check the map. See just how much trouble we're in. Oh my goodness. So, of course, I do my world setups and I test a few things. And every world or city I got was a small to medium-sized city, easy to move around in. And then I go live and I get a mega city that I'm not quite smack in the middle of. We can't see the nameplate, so it's not the middle of the city, apparently. And we got a stadium. I've always wanted to visit one of those on camera. I have yet to actually make it into a stadium on camera. What I'm most laughing at, though, is we've got a library where we're at. We've got, just down the street, a bookstore. Then we've got a school. Then over here, we've got another bookstore. Then down here, we've got another bookstore. I don't think I've seen that many book sources in a single small location in quite a while. But we're also in the megacity, so yeah, it's going to be one of those starts. Good news is, we got housing. I got lots and lots of glorious residential housing I can dodge through. We even got a few little forests I might be able to jump in. I'm a happy camper. This is good. I like this start. So, it makes it even harder. I'm all about harder, so. Alright, taking a look at this. Ideally, if I could get into a local house when we start moving through them, first thing I always have to do is find some place I can get out of sight of the zombies. So we're looking for a house with a basement I can duck into. Preferably, if I had my druthers, it would be an auto-dock basement. If we can, by some miracle, find a house with an auto-dock basement in this area, that would be awesome. If I could duck into it just to get out of sight of the zombies, do some quick reading, and get my initial gear put together, all that kind of stuff. And then go from there. Obviously, we're in an infected start, so we've got 24 hours before we just flop over dead from the infection, with worse and worse chances as the infection gets deeper. So, as always, I've got to find some antibiotics. That means I'm going to be moving initially. We got to use the daylight hours to find ambulances in the streets, and we've got to hit as many house bathrooms as possible. There are a number of pharmacies and dock offices. We've got a dock office up this direction, and I see some pharmacies over this direction. I have terrible luck with pharmacies and getting any actual useful meds out of them, especially with the 0.5 item drop rate I play on. So I'm not a big fan of visiting pharmacies. I just never get what I need out of them. Doctor's offices, on the other hand, are pretty damn cool, but again, I have terrible luck getting actual antibiotics out of doc's offices. I get all the other stuff, bandages, scalpels, stethoscopes, and so on, but actual antibiotics? Almost never. So house bathrooms and ambulances are my usual sources. We do have yet another dock office this direction as well, so my natural inclination is going to be to head east. Problem is, this school is going to have a billion little kitty zombies scattering out into the nearby streets when my reality bubble's close enough. That's going to make things a little difficult as well. Railroad's not bad, actually. If I start heading northeast, Railroad is lightly zombie infested. It'll mainly just have zombies that wander in from the outer areas near it. And it's got stairs down, and it's got vending machines that I can use to get some food and water type items. Puts us on a bit of the edge of town, but this open field is useless to me. If I can't actually see a larger forest to retreat into or swamp or something, it doesn't really help me. But it doesn't hurt to be heading that direction. So there's nothing down this way tempting me to the southwest or to the south. Hospital is a possibility, but I'd need to get... Nah, it's not a likely possibility. I won't be able to get into it and hit the patient rooms on this side very reliably. Much as I would like to visit that doctor's office. I don't know. I think my current inclination is to head east and maybe cross the road and then keep going east, get a little bit of distance from the school, and keep checking house bathrooms. If I get down to this point and I haven't seen my antibiotics yet, then I'll probably make a break for the pharmacies and this doc's office right here. And then we'll, again, reevaluate. Oh, man, we got a football field as well. Last couple football... Hey, an LMOE shelter right on the edge of town. That's kind of interesting, actually. A garage with an LMOE shelter. Alright, well, now I do have a reason to go southeast. I was talking about football fields. Last few I've seen of these have had a huge number of zombie masters in the middle of the field. My assumption is those are representing assistant coaches or something. So that could be nasty if that's a universal thing, and there's always a huge number of zombie masters, especially with it being adjacent to a big city area. Alright, that's enough map talk. Let's get into the game here. So, we've got a torso infection. We've got to get rid of that. If you're not familiar, 24 hours, we fall over dead if I don't get antibiotics in my system. Even if I do get antibiotics in my system, I could still possibly die from that infection. The earlier I start taking the antibiotics, the better off chance I've got and the lessening of the negative effects. But infected starts are pretty brutal, especially in a double zombie spawn, large-sized city like this. I'm just going to be chased and chased and chased and chased, so we're going to be on the move pretty regularly. Makes for some exciting times, but also very, very difficult to survive. So, and it's a bit luck-based as well. Even if you do everything right and find what you need, you could still end up dying from it. So that part sucks. Alright, what books am I seeing? I am seeing Popular Mechanics, and that's about it. I could care less about the rest of these. So far, Popular Mechanics is the only thing I'm seeing. Now, I already have Mechanics. Oh, I didn't take Mechanics on this one. One of my tests, I took a couple of points of Mechanics, and then I decided against it. So, I guess I can use the Popular Mechanics. Here's our inventory. We have a Beginner's Guide to Magic. That's our tome. That's our spell book. Our guide to the world of the mystic. Here's our regular gear. Just socks, briefs, jeans, gloves, boots, a hoodie, and a knit scarf. And that's it. So I think we're going to be cold on certain body parts when we head outside. We only have 2.75 volume available to carry things, and that's my worry, because in addition to books, I need to be looking out for my normal stay-alive items. I mean, a pot to cook in, some food items, some water items. I'm not going to have much room to carry anything. So if there is anything cool in this bookstore, I may just have to note it and then leave it and then come back for it. So it pains me to leave stuff behind. Hey, there's somebody in chat. Hey, it works? Question mark. Looks like the bot's still not working. But at least you guys can chat now. Okay. So howdy. Bot's not working still. I'm not sure how I can poke Nightbot to get it working again. I think that might be a secondary issue. So unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use the chat commands for the moment. Maybe they'll kick in here in a bit. But Magic and Mutations stream. Here, I'll type it in. There. That's the challenge. Somebody feel free to copy and paste that and pretend like you're a mod, and when you see somebody try to do the challenge command, paste that in there. Do me a solid. Alright, so lots of talking. We haven't actually moved or done anything yet. Yeah, so that's all the considerations. Here's the character sheet in case it didn't show everything earlier, by the way. So, Bookworm, Fast Reader, Greater Mana Efficiency, Lesser Mana Regeneration, Night Vision, and Quick. On the positive side. On the negative side, the dreaded Genetic Downward Spiral. Oh, I can't wait to see what we get for that. It forces interesting / horrifying decisions and gameplay on you as you slide into worse and worse genetic mutations. So, it's always fun. There we go there. We do have some dodge. So we started with 2 dodge. I did throw my spare point into the dodge skill. Hopefully it comes into play. And I took 4 spellcraft. Let's look at spellcraft while we're here. Spellcraft, your skill in the arcane, represents magic theory and all that entails. A higher skill increases how quickly you can learn spells and decrease their spell failure chance. You learn this skill by studying books or spells. Cool. So I'm hoping high intelligence with spellcraft and these other benefits are going to give us some good things. Bookworm raises morale for reading. Books are funner, so your morale and focus doesn't drain as fast. So that's good. Fast reader, so you can read fast. That's good for our character. Greater mana efficiency. You're able to store a lot more mana in your body than usual, so I assume that's some kind of a percentage boost to my mana pool. Lesser mana regen. Your natural mana regeneration is slightly faster than normal. I have no idea what the normal regen factor is or what slightly means, but I'm sure it's useful and it sounds fun. I think there was one other one I had originally and I took it off. I can't remember which one it was, but I tried to take most of the magic choices that were in the traits list. And then quick and night vision, everybody knows. So no big surprise there. But there you go. That's our character. All right, so no bad guys in sight. Building's not on fire or anything, and we're in the dark, so we should have a little bit of room to maneuver here before we get moving. Front entrance is on this side. All right, we do have windows we can break / go out as well. I think if I go anywhere, I'm going to go out the north end to try to get into that building as quietly as possible. Assuming that's available. Hey there, NPC that is going to die very quickly. I never save these NPCs on these megacity starts. I'm running constantly. They just have no chance to catch up. So even if this person joins me, they're going to die almost instantly. Brenda, drop your weapon. Get out of here. The Eater of the Dead. Hey, look at that. We got the Jabberwocky Mission. So I'm going to get the mission. It's going to spawn the Jabberwock. It's going to be hilarious because it's going to put the Jabberwock in that one space forest that was just northeast of me. And then I'm going to accidentally wander close and I'm going to get chopped up by a Jabberwock because I forgot it's up there. Or I can use him to chop zombies up for me and avoid him. So we're going to take the quest. What's the matter? A few days ago, another survivor and I were trying to avoid the cities by staying in the woods during the day and foraging for gear at night. It worked well against the normal Zeds, but one night something caught onto our trail and chased us for 10 minutes or so until we decided to split up and meet back here. My buddy never showed up, and I don't have the means to kill whatever it was. Can you lend a hand? Sure, what a heck. Not a problem. Yeah, let's see if they give me something funny. It's always hilarious what NPCs give you. A long rope. Actually, a long rope's pretty handy. Thank you. I'll take a long rope. Alright, goodbye NPC. I shall never see you again. Okay, so where's the nearest forest tile? There was... Oh, there's one right next to us. Oh, crap. I remembered this one. I didn't notice that we had one right next to us. There's going to be a Jabberwock right damn on top of us, probably. Where's the quest indicator? Yeah, the quest indicator isn't even showing on... Oh, no, never mind. It put it right down here. There we go. All right, so it didn't put us directly adjacent. It picked a nearby forest, so he's right there. We've got a Jabberwock in that forest space. He's going to be roaming the city killing zombies for us, though. We shouldn't get too much of an interference from him in that location. I'm not heading directly that way. All right. What do you got, NPC? A Tech 9, or Keltec PF9. Leather, trench coat, fast draw holster, wristwatch. All right. We might try to stick around and see if we can swoop in and loot the corpse when the NPC inevitably gets killed in the next few minutes. I need light in order to start into the magic stuff. I'm going to hold off on that for the immediate moment. Let's finish poking around the bookstore. Now what do we got? So Popular Mechanics, Swords of the Samurai, high-level fab book. Grab the mechanics. That's relatively light. Oh, no, it's not. Alright, so we're already almost maxed if I pick it up. Alright, we're just going to leave it here. I can't afford to pick up books. And we've got zombies on the way in. Hey, zombies! Do it yourself. Cookbook. To serve man. Nothing up that way. Oh, he's going to go investigate, is he? He's going to start shooting his gun. Which is going to draw a whole bunch of zombies in on top of us. Ham radio. Alright, nothing immediately useful. There's a few books in here I would like to revisit and get, but none of it's going to keep me alive in the short term, so I'm going to leave it here. Let's go see what he just did. Dead zombies. Leave me anything. Nothing I can use. We'll grab the long string, though, and we'll grab the heavy stick. Wield that. Alright. I don't know how long it takes to read these. I'll give it a try until I see something approaching, but we're going to activate. So you don't read this book. It'll say you have nothing to read. Your magic tome you activate. So we're going to activate it to learn a spell. I got two choices for this guy, for this book. I've got the Magic Missile, and I've got Phase Door. These are the Magus line, I believe. We're going to try Magic Missile, and we're going to say, stop studying, no, 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 no. Ignore. Takes a while, apparently. I still have not actually spotted anything. There's zombies all over. Alright, we're going to have to stop studying. They can see me. I got to get moving. Alright. Check in with chat here. Alright, too many people wandered in for me to say hi to everybody. Sorry, everybody. Hi. Not going to read off names this time. Yeah, mod makers gave a green light. They're still working on stuff, but that's going to be true for a long time. There's enough in it that I can have fun with it. So I did check in with them, get their input and suggestions before I started it up. So Corgent and Apternym, and they should be hanging out sometime. So if you guys are here, feel free to put something in chat so people know you're there. If anybody has questions, once they make themselves known, you can ask specific mod questions to them. I know the basic mechanics of how to get it started, but I don't know the details on everything yet. Alright, Phallicus. Phallicus is Apternym, so he's one of the mod authors working on it, so feel free to shoot any direct questions in the chat if you're curious about something I'm not talking about or haven't answered. Alright, we gotta get out of here. It's taking too long to read the book, so like I said, I need to find a safer place to do this. This is not the appropriate location. Okay. Oh, can't cast spells while you got something in your hand. Good to know. Let's try... Let's see. NPC's down there having fun. He's starting... Oh, he's fighting with his hat now? Is that a special hard hat martial art I'm not aware of? So... Good times. Do I dare stick around while he gets killed and then swoop in and grab stuff? If there was anything except for the shocker there, I would actually do that. We're gonna scoot up this way. He's gonna distract everything down there. We're gonna bid him of course. There are gonna be so many zombies out here. Alright, so this is not gonna be good either. Well, hopefully I don't get grabbed. Let's go to this. Well, is this going to be a short one or not, or what? We got shock zombies in every damn direction. And he blasted me with a perfect shock blast. Dead center. It's going to be a short one. I can't stand still. I'm grabbed. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. We might die right here. It's going to be a horrible one. Come on, get me in here before he blasts again. Oh, and look at that. There's a basement in the first spot. Man, they broke my door. I'm going to have to go this way, which means I'm going to get hit with at least one more blast. Let's check the basement anyway. Alright. Mole rat. Well, so double shock zombie in my starting building area, and then the mole rat in the first basement I go into. Isn't that nice? Alright, he knows I'm in here now. Let's grab the lemonade. And I think I'm going to swap out my 2x4, or my stick, for a metal pipe. I need to stop running, but he's a little fast, and he might drop the ceiling on me. Alright, we're going to wait here, get our stamina back. So, now we've lost a bar of health. We're in severe pain. Our stats are down. It's going to cost me more to move. Is there any way to check what my magic pool total is? I mean, I see it's increasing beyond what I started with, but how do I know how far that's going to go? Is it 1176 out of 200,000? Is it 1176 out of 2,000? Is there any way for me to know short of just letting it build up until I see it change color or something? Okay, Mr. Shock Zombie. We are going to get shocked again. I'm in the dark currently, but as soon as I step up a space, berzap, we're going to get hit. I think I'm going to have to go outside. Oh, so much pain. Alright, we are out in the wild. We got a security van with wheels. It's got a intact security system. Engine, it says faulty, and I don't think... Oh, nope, it says diesel. It's possible this thing drives. It's going to depend on the engine condition and whether there's keys in the ignition. It's also got a gun in the front seat or in the front basket. I sure would like to check it. We've got a boarded up house right across from it. That's not good. That house is kind of messed up. We've got a crowd up that way, and we've got other armored vehicles. I think I'm just going to go straight across the street. Let's kick it up to run speed. We'll see what's in this basket, and we'll check this vehicle. Oh crap, he's already on me. How far away are you? 14. 2 spaces too far. Alright. I gotta try this at least. Alright, no keys in it, so I can't do anything with it. And, oh, a storm. Oh, me wants. Yeah, me wants a lot. Dump the pipe. Grab the storm. And get running. We're going to put the shock zombie on the far side of the vehicle, and I'm going to run north. Alright, next problem. So, looks like another security van, of course. No wheels on this one, so it's not going anywhere. When we go up next to it, we'll see if there's anything in that one. But I'm not going to have room to carry anyway. With just the rope, the book, and the bottle of lemonade, we're already at pretty much max carry capacity. So unless I find clothing of some kind, which is the other reason I need to be scooting in and out of houses, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I did use up my good luck in that test run I did earlier, Phallicus. Yeah, no magic items in the game yet, so I know that's being thought about. Alright, let's, I gotta get around this corner before I stop running. So we'll do walk now. Another shock zombie. Come on, game! It's getting old. The hell? I'm gonna have to check the nameplate on this stupid town and call it Shockerville. Arg. I don't think I'm gonna do. He's gonna be too close. I'm not gonna be able to make it past him before he shocks me again. And I can't duck into this house. I don't have a crowbar for the door, and I can't bash through the windows, the boarded up windows. I really don't want to back up. I'm gonna just have to take the blast again. This is getting old pretty quick. Alright. Thank you, sir. May I have another? He zapped my stamina a bit too. He's gonna get me again before I get out of range. It's coming. It's coming. How far is he? 12. He's right at the range. Come on, give me one more space before I slow down. Ah, stamina. He's at 9. I'm in range. Crap. Can't get ahead of him far enough. I know this house. I don't like this design for me running through things. But I think I need to. Ugh. Get me. Oh, no. Come on. Kitchen with no windows. So if I go in here to check that basement, I'm guaranteed I'm going to have to come back out again and go right past the stupid shocker that's going to follow my scent to this position. Much as I want to check that, I can't afford it. Well, at least we got a window in this place. Naturally. Alright, let's get our stamina back. Alright, where are we? We're in extreme adjacency to the school, so it's gonna be hordes of little kid zombies now. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, this is the wall of the classrooms right here. Come on, kid zombie. And first thing the kid zombie does is blind me. So it's shock, 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 shock. Get blinded by a kid zombie, then get my path blocked. Then get grabbed, then get my path blocked. Oh man, this is messed up. Oh, we are so gonna die. Alright, this map sucks. And another one of these basements. Just to let you know, this map is the balls. Nothing down here. So I've got a brief respite. Doesn't really help me any, though. That's noise from above. Sushi made easy. Nope, not picking up sushi. Hey, look! They're falling through the ceiling! Good old Z levels. My nice quiet basement is now infested. I love it when they drop through the ceiling. By the way, everybody, stop blaming this on Wanderspawns. It's not Wanderspawns doing this to you. It's the Z levels. Hey, it's getting crowded. That's a pretty big hole in the ceiling, apparently. And I didn't even get my stamina back yet. Alright, let's... God damn, I'm moving slow. I'm just trying to walk to get my stamina back before I head back out of here again. Nope. And then another one drops right in front of me. God damn it. I don't know what to say. This is getting ridiculous. Shack zombie, shack zombie, shack zombie. Blind, can't move, then into a basement, and it's just non-stop zombies falling through the ceiling. Getting a little... Oh, come on! Well, now we're dead because of this nonsense. Alright, I am all set to start up a new map. I haven't been able to read the books yet, Croucher. Or Corgan. No book yet. Oh, stupid lighting. Come on, lighting. Stop making me all dark. Yeah, no phase door. It's been non-stop running. Tried to read the book in the bookstore, and that was a no-go. So we had to run, and after that, it's just been a solid wall of shock zombies, and now zombies teleporting from the ceiling down into the basement, and they instantly surrounded me. I couldn't do anything. Oh, this is awesome. Fire! That one. And because I was grabbed, I couldn't get into the space that I made. Fire! That one. Alright, so that's what we call in the business total bullshit. That was just total bullshit. Oh my god. But again, PSA, not Wanderspawns causing that problem. That's Z levels causing that problem. So I'm tired of correcting people on Discord and forums and Reddit and so on when they complain about their precious basements being suddenly invaded. Alright, world. Reset. Let's get a new one. Much as I liked the looks of that map, we just got screwed. New game, preset character. Not going to change anything. That was all map. That was just random messing with me. It's capital Vormithrax. Alright, Vormithrax the second, inbound. Ooh, they put me in the light this time, but we got a clear area? Alright, interesting. Oh, I didn't pick the library. We started in the house. I forgot to reset it to the library. That's fine. What are we looking at? So we've got a doc's office down the street. We've got another one on the outskirts down there. I like the looks of this. We've got a cabin just off the end of the town here. And a tire shop on the way out. No fungus that I can see so far. That's going to show me restaurants, but no anthills. Alright. A little bit of a smaller city. I'm fine with that. We've got one bookstore, it looks like, and no school this time, though. So that's a little unhappy making compared to the last one. We had all sorts of books all over the place in the last one. So, my path from this one, unfortunately, it's gonna suck a bit because I want to go south. I'd like to hole up in that cabin and then kind of range into town as I can to try to find my meds. But that means I'm gonna have to cross the street. I get one house. Then I'm gonna have to go out onto the main street for almost a block to get to this house. So that's a pretty big gap I really don't like to move through. I don't like crossing streets or stepping out even into the middle of the streets. I prefer to go house to house when possible. So the path is a little rough. As always, it's going to depend on what zombies are around. Hey, buddy. Do anything for you? Sure. Patient list from the hospital or doc's office. Yeah, sure. I doubt you'll still be alive by the time I get it. What are you gonna give me? Last guy gave me a rope. Can you top the rope? A calcium tablet. Well, that's not quite a rope. Alright, we're out of there. Okay, so we're not detected yet. This is not gonna be the front door. Alright, we got clean access to a bedroom. Computer Science 101. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it, but man, what I really need is another hoodie, cargo pants. Awesome. That's what I need. I need stuff like that right now. Alright, so we got glass breaking. Oh, we got a lighter. We got fire making. We got a little bit of cargo. We got some fire making capability. What do we got in the kitchen? A pan. And some food items. Sort by category. Show me all. Sort by category. Frying pan is going to be a problem. I do have the space now. We'll grab that. I'm going to have to leave the rest of this. I'd love to take the glass jar of candied honey, but not this time around. Okay, now what? The house is going to get invaded pretty quickly. I'm going to go south. Here comes somebody already. Let's go hide in here and see if there's any possibility we can open the curtains and not get seen. I'm going to try to hide in the lit corner here and read the book real fast. Or activate the book, I mean. Too dark to read. Nope, this is apparently a dark corner. Alright, let's stand up here. Minimize our line of sight area there. Activate. Magic missile. It takes a while. Alright, so learning this spell will make you a Magus and lock you out of other unique spells. So there's 8 classes, there's 4 with diametrically opposed classes, the other 4. So you can only take a max of 4 in the current iteration. I'm fine with that. We'll go Magus as our first choice. We have now learned Magic Missile. Let's try to get the other one as well, just in case I get trapped again. Time is passing. Alright, we also have Phase Door. So, in addition to making sure you have the mana option turned on in your interface, and that is through the sidebar options menu. Just make sure you turn mana on and then position it wherever you think is convenient. I think it's convenient right there underneath the health indicator. Then you also need to go into your hotkeys or your key bindings, and there is a spell casting key binding. Where'd you go, key binding? Oh, that's right. It has a weird designation here. Right there. Spellcasting. I've got mine on my delete key. I don't know why it says unknown key 337, but there you go. So, if I hit the delete key right above my arrow keys, nice and convenient. Here's the list. Choose your spell. I can cast Magic Missile. I currently have learned it at level 0. No XP progress. Range of 8. 49% fail rate. Takes 1 turn to cast and costs 50 of my precious mana. And does 1 point of damage. The benefit is that it always hits. It can hit through windows and glass and so on. But the negative is it's fairly low level damage. I believe it caps out at 20 damage maximum at max level. So it's never going to be a hard hitter, but it's a quick, consistent hitter. So we'll be casting a lot of magic missiles. And then Phase Door, also stats you can see there. Costs 100 to cast that one. 59% fail chance. And that one is my understanding is it's a random teleport within 3-5 spaces, something around that range. So it may have gotten me out of the previous one, but we didn't have it. But we got it this time, so we got the spells. We'll try to take advantage of those. So we've looted the house for anything useful so far, other than that one room there. Yeah, I really don't have any choices here. I need to get across the street, and that exposes me, which I don't like. Ooh, bus station. Never been to a bus station. Bus stations are new. Alright, well, there's no good way to do this, so... hey, herd of zombies! Who just spotted me? Yep, they all see me. No, let's not tear the curtain down. My buddy up there's been busy. Oh, he's got a makeshift glaive. Is that what that is? Yeah, makeshift glaive. He's already put a dent in it. So again, ooh, MBR vest. Duffel bag. I need to totally on accident stand behind this guy while he fights a lot of zombies and then appropriate gear. Do I chance it? Problem is going to be the situation getting out of control. Already got hit. Alright, buddy. Do your damage. So he's killed a few things. Nothing there. Not going to worry about that. I guess I should be casting spells. Let's get some practice. Magic Missile. No, not on you. On you. Alright, so it says you lose your concentration. You gain 17 experience. New total 17. So apparently I failed. So we hit the 49% failure rate. Nothing actually happened. We'll just keep trying. Get some levels up. Lab coat destroyed. I'm not sure. Am I hitting him? Is this a line of sight spell? He's coming towards me now. I'm a little worried. Alright. Yes, stop casting. Back up. He is ignoring me. Must not have hit him. Alright. Whoops. Magic Missile. I'm getting a lot of failures. Hey, we hit that time. 3 damage. So we're already up to Magic Missile level 1. So it upped the range to 9. Our damage is now 3. Fill is 40% instead of 49%. 1418 is our current mana, and it's not using the mana if we fail the concentration check. Now I'm getting a little worried about him. I'm going to keep taking advantage of the chance to practice Magic Missile. Not dying very fast. Oh, I did have a question about Magic Missile. I was going to try to figure out, does it take armor into consideration, or does it bypass armor? Ooh, a lot of chat. I should go check things. Hey, Nightbot's working again. Cool. Just be a second. Just about caught up with chat here. Magic missile bypasses armor. Okay, cool. So you could theoretically drop a skeletal juggernaut with a boatload of magic missiles. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I want to actually do. I want to drop a skeletal juggernaut while rollerblading around him by just striking him with magic missiles 100 times. Actually, probably wouldn't even take that many at high level. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's we'll back off one more space. I'm gonna try casting the phase door. Cool! Something about how this spell works just clicked. You gained a level. So now we've got phase door at level 1. 49% fail rate still. We're 47% of the way to leveling up our next level of magic missile, and we're at 975 mana. I do want to preserve some mana. Right now I'm just burning it for some practice. God, I keep wanting to hit the wrong key there. Not the dreaded, are you sure you want to cast your spell? Or aiming messaging problem. 62%, 72. If I can get it to level 3, or level 2 before I run out of mana. Oh, he died. Go for the cop. Um, 94, 95, and there we go. So we got Magic Missile up to level 2. Range is now 10, so it's gone up another point. Fail rate has gone down 1. I'm assuming casting times can't possibly go below 1 turn. And it feels like the cost may be locked as well. Damage is now up to 4. Alright, I'm going to hold on to the rest of the mana. I may need to cast Phase Door multiple times to use it, so we're just going to let our NPC buddy do his thing. As long as they don't swarm in from other directions, I'm okay with this situation. I'm taking the time to do this. Oh, his duffel bag just got destroyed. Well, now I'm less excited. They're going to shred off all of his gear, and his glaive is going to get trashed. MBR vest is still in okay shape, but I don't think that by itself is enough reason to stick around. I think I'm going to go ahead and get while the getting's good. Anything on the ground? Sort. 1 cash guard in that space. I'm not stepping into that space. Potassium iodide's not going to help. What? No antibiotics just laying on the ground for me? Ooh, oh, never mind. No, no rollerblades conveniently laying around? Alright. We need to get out of here. I can't quite get to the door. They're blocking my way out that way. I'm going to have to go out this direction. Actually, we'll go out right here. Alright. Got a relatively clean street. That's a good sign. Not immediately getting shocked to death anyway. Big old crowd up that way. Couple of slow zombies and a big old mess. I like the guitar sitting in the middle of the pile here. That's kind of funny looking. So shredded vehicle. Ooh, house under construction. Possible tools. Oh, it's a construction site. Never mind. They didn't give me my my free pristine excavator. And that would be where it's located, right out front here. So unfortunately, unless it's tucked in behind the building, no excavator for me. Uh-oh, the doctor's office is where the NPC's quest was. Not that that's going to do me any good. I could try to go that direction. South is the way I was originally heading. What is that group down there? So, we got a pretty good sized group shredding a bike, probably, or another vehicle down there. There is a weapon in the security van, and the engine is in really good shape. Battery's a little low. Does say it has diesel. It has no controls. Can't drive it. Almost perfect. And this one does have wheels. Alright, engine. No battery. Not going anywhere with a battery. A problem with going to that doc's office is I don't really have a good retreat path from there. It's all residential, or all commercial, back the direction I wanted to move. So my ability to hide and dodge and so on is pretty hindered. That big old crowd is right in that intersection, which is going to make getting into this level of housing hard as well. Alright, I think I don't really have a choice. We're going to keep going the way we originally thought. Alright, let's go this way. So many zombies. There is not... Well, there might or might not be a window in this back bathroom out one of these sides. If I go in there, I may not have time to get back up and out. Definitely not going into that. Let's do that. There is no window in here. Calcium tab. Nothing in the club. And now we've got my way being blocked. It feels like, for some reason, I don't know what about the game right now. It feels like it's stuttering or the zombies are moving faster than normal. Because I've only got... my walk speed is 112. That should be about the same as the zombies, but it sure feels like they're moving a hell of a lot faster than that. Jackhammer! Alright, note. Southwest corner. Can't pick that jackhammer up. Alright, doggy's coming. So, my target is across the street. Oh, god damn it. It's gonna be a rough one. I'm having a rough time surviving this start for some reason. Usually I can keep these guys alive in the megacities, but they keep throwing shock zombies in front of me. Well, those numbers you're seeing in the 160s are the diagonals. With circular distances on, when I step diagonally, you'll see a much larger number for the walk speed. It's 112 north, south, east, west, but it's 160 for the diagonals. So that's why you're seeing those higher numbers. So my original plan was to get to here. Now I've got a shock zombie almost directly in my path. I'm willing to take a shock, but we're already in distracting pain. And we're not getting to nearly as many house bathrooms as I would like in our path. It's not really a good option to go this way. None of these commercial buildings are ones that I'm able to move into, through, and around very easily. Plus, it's going to move me right through the nameplate of the city, which is the worst place you can go. That's the densest zombie population right there. Mr. Shock Zombie. Anyway... Ooh, I actually might be able to arrange this if I get fairly tricksy. Notice the vehicle. So, there's Mr. Shock Zombie. I'm almost due north of him, but notice this door. It's an open door, but the far door is closed. If I can cut across to the right, it's possible I can get this zombie to kind of work its way sideways, and he'll go in the door and be trapped inside the vehicle. And until he breaks a window or a panel, he won't be able to shock me. He'll get stuck in there, and then I'll be able to change direction and head for the house. I like it. It's a good tactical plan. It's probably not going to work. He's probably going to get around the vehicle before I get far enough to the right. We're going to see if we can make it work. Has he even seen me yet?